Hi everyone! This is going to be a quick video just to show you the makeup products that I bought in the US. So I was there last month and I did a bit of shopping, and I tried to focus mostly on brands or items that we can't usually get in Spain or that are more difficult to find. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview and do some swatches of the products that I've actually picked up, because I'm someone who is trying to downsize, but at the same time I really love makeup, and going to the US means having access to a lot of products that we don't ever get or are very, very difficult to get over here. So I couldn't resist and I had to pick up some things. So let me show you what I picked up and let's talk a little bit about them. So the first product that I picked up was the Say Glowy Super Gel in the shade Star Glow. I was very interested in this product because, well, I was interested in Say as a brand. I didn't have the best experience with their concealer, but I know that they have, they're very well known for their cream blushes. I didn't pick up any of those because I have way too many blushes already as it is, and I wanted to pick up other blushes instead of that one. So I thought, you know, I already have like the Rare Beauty, and I thought that was going to be too similar. So I focused on other products. So I picked up this, and I don't know how to use it. I'm gonna need your help because I really don't know how to use it. I've used it so far. I've used it as like before foundation, so like after primer and before foundation, as a way to give me a bit more glow, but I didn't notice that it gave me a lot more glow. Then another day I mixed it with my foundation, and then I did notice that made my foundation a little bit more glowy, but still I think that I don't know how to use it properly. So any ideas on how to use this are more than welcome, because I really haven't had the chance to properly test it out yet. So any help with this would be great. I got the mini one because I didn't know how I was going to get on with it, so any help is more than welcome. Next, I picked up something from Colourpop. So we don't have Colourpop in Spain. You can order it online, but it isn't the easiest experience because you have to order a certain amount and it can be stopped at customs. And yeah, so I've never really picked up anything from Colourpop, and I didn't know what to pick up. I know that their Super Shock eyeshadows were very famous, but they didn't have that many at the Ulta that I went to. But I did find the Smoke and Whistles Super Shock highlighter, and I really, really liked this. This has like a putty texture. It's really strange. It kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a creamy texture, but then it becomes a powder, and it's very, very smooth. It's very smooth, and I use it as a highlighter, or I'm also using it as an eyeshadow topper. I'm quite enjoying this. So definitely something that I didn't know what to expect with this product, and I am really liking it. Now it makes me curious about the Super Shock eyeshadows, but I don't know. They didn't have that many when I went there. The colors that they had, I wasn't really interested in, so I kind of got overwhelmed. But maybe the next time I'm over there, which I have no idea when it will be, but next trip over, I might just take my time and try to find some of the shadows that maybe are so famous. So yeah, but so far I'm really liking this. I didn't swatch the Say gel, but I don't know how useful that is. Let me just quickly give it a swatch here. Yeah, it's like, it's nice and glowy, as you can see. It's got a nice glowy texture, but I found that when I put it on my face, it didn't really do much. But yeah, see, it's kind of disappeared. Anyway, moving on. Next is something that we do have in Spain, but I didn't pick up because I was looking for it specifically. I came across this Hourglass blush in the shade Brilliant Nude while I was in a Marshalls. So this was actually on a discount shelf in a Marshalls, and it was $19. This is what it looks like. It's more of a warm tone. It's like a peachy, glowy peachy on me. But yeah, this was $19 on, like, it was just sitting there, and I was like, okay, it's an Hourglass blush in full size for $20. So I wasn't planning on getting this blush, definitely, but when I saw it, it was one of these things that I just knew that if I didn't get it, I was gonna regret it, and I researched what the shade was like, and it kind of looked okay. So, and it does look okay. I don't have many shades that are like this because this is more of a peach on me. But it's very, very nice and subtle, and it's glowy. It's right here. I don't know if you can see that. So it looks a little bit orange, but it actually is more of a shiny peach. And on my cheeks, on my face, it actually looks really nice. It looks good when I'm going for more of a warm tone look. So if I'm wearing like a bit more of a warm tone eye, I like to use this because it actually really pulls everything together, and it doesn't look orange on my face, although I was scared that it was going to be too orange, but it wasn't. And honestly, a full-size blush for $20 from Hourglass is a steal. So I was going to make it work. And if it didn't work, I was going to give it to my mom. But I'm going to keep it for now because it's so lovely. And I'd never had a blush from Hourglass. I have a bronzer. I have one of the mini bronzers. Hourglass just does incredible powders. Like, I really, really get the hype now with the powders. I really understand it because the bronzer that I have, I don't kind of use as forward on my face because it's a bronzer, so I tend to keep it a little bit more towards the back to sculpt my face. But this I'm using a little bit more on the front of my face because it's a blush. I'm trying to like bring a bit more color to my cheeks. And the glow that this gives is so good because it's not obvious at all. It's super subtle, but it looks very like natural and lit from within. And it's incredible. So I'm really, really happy that I found this. Next up is Patrick Ta, and it's one of the blush duos in Not Too Much. So this is one of the newer shades, I believe. The other shades were way too pigmented and way too vibrant / dark for me. I wasn't really into any of them. But when he released the Not Too Much shade, I was very interested because I saw a lot of reviews from people with very fair skin saying that it was a really good combination for pale, cool toned skin. So I was very intrigued and I went to Sephora. They were sold out in most places where I looked, but I finally found one where they did have it, and I asked the girl if she could test it on my face, and it was just immediately a yes. I just knew that I had to get it. So this has the cream on top and the powder. The cream has the little lid here, which is so nice because it keeps it nice and clean. And this shade is just perfect for fair skin. It looks so nice. They're so easy to blend, and it really gives a very, very natural flush without being like its name says, not too much. And that name is just perfect for this. So that is the blush, and then the powder is just, again, very nice and subtle. It's a bit more peachy, but then it's like a peachy dusty rose kind of color. It's a good mixture, and both of them look really, really nice with each other. And in this formula you're supposed to use the powder first and then the cream on top, but I always forget to do that, but I'm working on it. But this I love. I've used it so much since I got it, and at first I was really kind of at first I really didn't know how I was supposed to use it. I was putting on way too much, but like its name says right here, you have to do like not too much. So now I'm really getting a hang of it, and it looks so nice. And lastly, I got something from Merit. Now, Merit is such a lovely brand. They have such amazing things, and now I'm very sad that I only picked up this because there's other things that I would have loved to try. Like, their lipsticks are something that I'm very interested in. They have the concealer / foundation stick that I'm also very interested in. But Merit is not delivering to Spain. It only delivers to the UK, outside of America. So that's really sad. I really hope that they bring it over to Spain and, well, the rest of Europe, really, not just Spain. I'm just surprised that they haven't done that already, but I know that they probably have plans to do that because I've seen comments on their Instagram page from people saying, like, come to Spain or come to France, and they're like, we're on it. So, you know, I think they're probably going to end up coming to Spain at some point. But for now, we can't get them. So I was really, really interested in the Flush Bombs, and I got Beverly Hills. And this is probably my favorite cream blush ever. Like, no joke. This is so nice and creamy and foolproof. That is the word that I would use. It is completely foolproof. This is something that you can just throw on. When I use this, I just like throw this on my face, blend it with my fingers, and I'm done. Like, it's so quick and easy. It doesn't go on too strong. It doesn't, it's not too greasy. It's a balm, but it's not greasy. It dries down very nicely too. It's not tacky at all. And it does last quite a long time. That was something that I was surprised with as well, because I thought it was going to be one of these blushes that just doesn't really last very long, but it does. Like, even just using your fingers, it'll last. I don't even set it on the top. Sometimes I just like throw it on, and it lasts really well. So I would love to try more things from Merit, but I can't get them over here. I was actually thinking of going ahead when next time I go to the UK, because I often go to the UK to visit my family. Next time I go to the UK, I might just order something to my grandparents' house and then pick it up when I'm there. I think that sounds like a very good idea, but still, I don't know when that's going to happen. So either way, great blush. I think it's definitely become my favorite blush ever in terms of cream blushes. This color as well is so nice on my skin, and yeah, I'm definitely, how much is in this? It's 9 grams. It's actually quite a lot, because when you see it like this, you kind of think that there's not that much in here. I just really thought, oh, this is terribly expensive for such a small thing, and it is expensive, but it's 9 grams of product, which is not that bad, because, you know, if you think of it, how much is in, like, for example, these are the H&M Do It All sticks. This has 7 grams. And so, you know, if you compare, this is 7 grams of product and this is 9 grams of product. So there is actually quite a lot in here. So it'll last me a very long time. But I've only used it for, you know, like a few weeks, and I'm already scared that it's going to run out because I can't get it in Spain. So yeah, this is definitely become one of my favorites. And that's it. That was my very quick haul of things that I bought in the US. I didn't go too overboard with the makeup, because most of what they have over there we can get here in Spain. But I did want to get the things that I knew I couldn't get my hands off here. So the Patrick Ta blush, I can get things from the UK shipped to Spain, in Cult Beauty, for example, but they never have this shade. This is always sold out, and sometimes it's not even on the website. Colourpop we don't have in Spain, Say is not in Spain, Merit is in Spain, Hourglass is, but that I already explained. It was something that I couldn't pass up. I mean, $20. Seriously, guys, $20 for an Hourglass. But like, when I found it, I told my husband, I was like, oh, grab that. I saw something that said Hourglass, and I was like, grab that. What is that? And he was like, oh, it's $20. I was like, yeah, $20. But let me explain how much it actually is for like a new one. So yeah, that was funny to explain to him. The value of makeup is a very strange thing to explain to someone who isn't like in the beauty world. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of these products, if there's any that you've tried and I've made good choices. I think I did a very good haul. It's not like too many things, but I got a bit of what I was actually after. The only bad thing is that there's 3 blushes and I definitely didn't need more blushes, but I just, what can I say, like, blush is my favorite category. I can't help myself. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!